Hello and happy day. Have you reminded yourself to slow down today? Reduce the noise, to listen? My name is Igor S.F. Walker. I am here to remind people to slow down, to reduce the noise, to walk their lives into a natural flow. Welcome back to the Book of the Week series. Every week as I read another amazing title, I share it with the world. And today we look at The Invisible Power by Genevieve Behrend. In visualizing or making a mental picture, you're not endeavoring to change the laws of nature. You are fulfilling them. The more enthusiasm and faith you're able to put into your picture, the more quickly it will come into visible form, and your enthusiasm is increased by keeping your desire secret. The moment you speak it to any living soul, that moment your power is weakened. Your power, your magnet of attraction, is not that strong and consequently cannot reach so far. The more perfectly a secret between your mind and your outer self is guarded, the more vitality you give your power of attraction. One tells one's troubles to weaken them, to get them off one's mind. And when a thought is given out, its power is dissipated. Talk it over with yourself. You can write it down, but then destroy the paper. Now, this does not mean that you should strenuously endeavor to compel the power to work on your picture along the special lines that you think it should. That method will soon exhaust you and hinder the fulfillment of your purpose. A wealthy relative need not necessarily die or someone lose a fortune on the street to materialize the $10,000 you are mentally picturing. The originating principle is not in any way dependent upon any person, place, or a thing. It has no past and knows no future. The law is that the originating creative principle of life is the universal here and the everlasting now. It creates its own vehicles through which to operate. Therefore, past experience has no bearing upon your present picture. So do not try to obtain it through a channel which may not be natural for it, even though it may seem reasonable to you. Your feeling should be that the thing or the consciousness which you so much desire is normal and natural, a part of yourself, and a form of your evolution. If you can do this, there's no power to prevent you enjoying the fulfillment you had in your mind or any other you might want to create. My mind is a center of divine operation. The divine operation is always for expansion and fuller expression, and this means the production of something beyond what has gone before, something entirely new, not included in the past experience, though proceeding out of it by an orderly sequence of growth. Therefore, since the divine cannot change its inherent nature, it must operate in the same manner with me. Consequently, in my own special world, of which I am the center, it will move forward to produce new conditions, always in advance of any that have gone before. Caution. Keep all excitement out of your mind in the first flush of realization of union with the infinite supply. Treat this fact as a perfectly normal result which had been reached through our demand. This is even more difficult than it is to hold a thought that all the substance there is, I am. I am the beginning of all form, visible or invisible form. To get good results, we must properly understand our relation to the great impersonal power we are using. It is intelligent, and we are intelligent. The two intelligences must cooperate. We must not fly in the face of the law, expecting it to do for us what it can only do through us. And we must, therefore, use our intelligence with the knowledge that it is acting as the instrument of a greater intelligence. And because we have this knowledge, we may and should cease from all anxiety as to the final result. In the conscious use of the universal power, to reproduce your desire in physical form, 3 facts should be borne in mind. First, all space is filled with a creative power. Second, this creative power is amenable to suggestion. Third, it can only work by deductive methods. As you think, so are you. Now, this does not mean as you tell people what you think or as you would wish the world to believe that you think. It means your innermost thoughts, the place where no one but you know. Only the reproductive creative spirit of life knows what you think until your thoughts become physical facts and manifest themselves in your body, your brain, or your affairs. The work must be perfectly done. Your mind is a center of divine operation. Always remember that all is yours to use as you will. You can if you will. If you will, you do. God, the Father, blessed you with all He has to give. Make good, godly use of it. If you have enjoyed this video, please do like it. Share it with the world. Subscribe to my channel, and you can find a direct link to this book in the description below, so get it and read. Thank you. Love and respect.